Okay. So, Min Min.
Yes, the character that may or may not break the game.
I
That
think
is that safe enough? Is that safe enough to say?
I
It might
don't
or might not.
it is really interesting. I don't know. I hate making cringe predictions because I feel like every time like a new character comes out, except for like maybe Banjo, I feel like everyone said, "Oh my god, they're broken," etc., etc. But at this same time, I feel like it might be kind of true this time because I mean, just from like the pictures and everything, or like not even the pictures, excuse me. Well, the pictures you sent, but I mean they were in the gameplay of the fact that she can so safely like she doesn't even have like using Ram or Ran or whatever it is, the boomerang
Yeah,
Ram
the little
Ram
chakram looking, the little chakram looking
to like
thing.
edge guard safely from roll distance is like so sexy. That's so good. Like that's not even like a two frame. That's just simply you cannot touch the stage if you have too linear of a recovery. Like how
Dude,
many
that's like Violet's side B, but better.
yeah, it is. It's safer, less lag, probably, and you're at a better range too. Like it's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for this character. Extremely zony, and I mean, even though you can get in to her range and like that's where she's weaker, I mean, holy god, like she's got some really great frame data on like her up tilt and up smash and even like just like her jab and stuff like that. Like she has some pretty good get off me options and up close range things, and even her nair is great. And I love that it changes frame data and probably strength depending on the arm that you're using. I think the character's really cool. Their range it's going to be interesting. I mean, like we just have to wait and see how people learn to deal with it. I think absolutely though, when Min Min comes out, I think everyone's gonna have a pretty rough time dealing with the range. But I have a feeling this won't be like a Bayonetta situation, but it might
Yeah,
be.
like here's the thing. It really just seemed like she may be really really good, but I she's no joker. I don't think because she definitely seems like she's gonna have some definite bad matchups like Fox. Fox immediately sprang to mind as someone that could really just get in on her.
Yeah, I think anything that has like a reflector even probably can shoot the arm back. I don't know like what that really would
No,
mean,
no,
but
no, no, no. That's not a projectile. That's not a projectile. I don't think.
yeah, I don't know
Like,
how they're doing it. I can't tell if it's a move or a projectile. But like
dude,
even like what if they
who
use
can
laser?
smash
Do
her
you
for?
think laser would get reflected back? Do you think you can pocket
La-
laser?
I mean, laser. I mean, I know for a fact that you can reflect and pocket it, but there's really no point since it does basically nothing.
Mhm.
Like a single one is no, you're not gonna you're not gonna get anything.
I
I mean, you could maybe try and just BM someone with that. Just like if they're about to die, just throw that at them. Like here's one before you go.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Even like I just like even with how big the Nair is and how it
Oh,
works,
dude,
it's giving me Cloud off stage vibes. Like it's
that's
giving
giving
me
Smash 4 Cloud vibes.
yeah.
I was just about to say that. That's basically Smash 4 Cloud.
It
Um,
really kind of is. Like it's so big. Like it's so big and like it can come out really fast or just be really strong. Like there's going to be a lot of like for the Min player to figure out like which arm is going to be best for which matchup and then also at what stage of the game you're at. I mean like definitely. And it's just going to be so cool. What you were saying about how it's kind of similar to Olimar, like it's going to be really
yeah,
interesting to see like they're
yeah.
using special arms for special situations and like I think that this character's going to have and with the angling you can do.
You
Oh
could do
my
some. I can
god.
see some really grimy stuff happening with that. Also,
Oh
just some
yeah.
shenanigans. Like, dude, oh my god, just imagine like uh facing backwards, jumping backwards off of a ledge, and then throwing out the Ram Ram.
Well, that's what I.
That that's just
That's
that you have no options at that point. There's nothing you can do about it unless you're Pac-Man like me, because our recovery is busted. But
without
even
a
then, it's gonna be risky.
without a doubt. I think that doubles are ruined. Like, doubles are going to be really difficult, I think, to play unless you have at least a Min Min on your team. Sorry, it's my phone.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
like, because Min Min can literally attack in two separate directions, has amazing range. I mean,
She covers the entire stage.
like
Dude, imagine her angling her arms off of platforms. So like Battlefield is gonna be ridiculous for her.
I don't know. I kind of love it though.
Yeah.
I
Oh
kind of
my
love
God.
how like seemingly broken it is. Like I'm just excited to see Min Min drop and for everyone to play her and just to sort of see where she lands. Like I don't know if I can comfortably say like holy shit this range is broken when it like we don't
Oh,
even know
the range is definitely broken in some aspects, but I don't know
Yes.
if it's insurmountable. But then there are
Yeah,
just some attacks
yeah.
that she has, which is like, well, you were gonna play the game, well, up yours.
Yeah, I mean, like really, like heavy characters are just fucked. Like I don't know what to like. This is in. I mean, like a lot of like her. I mean, like realistically, don't tell the Isabelle Mains I said this, but her approaching ability is kind of just like a better Isabelle forward air, in my opinion. It has way more versatile, but
I mean,
it does the same thing, and it shoots lower too. I don't have to do a short hop fast fall forward air with Min Min's forward air. I have to with Isabelle. Like I have to do so much work to do consistent approaches when it's so much more easy with like Min Min.
yeah,
Like
it's more on the order of the Belmonts, I think.
I
Like the
think that like the
Estel.
same like level of like horizontal
Like the Belmont with a good
cover.
recovery.
Yeah.
Actually, no, wait, no. She has a tether recovery just like them. Holy cow. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. That means, okay, that's going to be a point. That's going to be a critical aspect, the ledge play. Because I feel like, depending on who you're playing, Min Min definitely, but depending on what character you're playing, you could have some pretty grimy stuff happening at the ledge. So it just kind of depends, like, who wins the ledge interactions and who's in advantage state there.
Well,
Because for,
like
like, me as Pac-Man, I have my funny fire hydrant to boink the recovery, because she can't do up smash in the air. I know she can do F smash in the air, but I hope to God that I didn't miss something and she can do up smash in the air too, because that's ridiculous. But I don't think
no,
she
I don't
can.
think I don't think so. But yeah, the
So
fact that she can do smash attacks in the air and have that insane range, I like. I'm so like I kind of am really looking forward to this character as an Isabelle player because like a lot of this like I mean, I'm not going to say these characters are similar at all because they're extremely different.
they have
Um
some similar things. Like both of them rely on spacing. It's
but
just that
yeah,
Min can space you across the entire stage.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
unbalanced.
Like it still requires spacing and like there's a certain level of like horizontal plane conditioning and stuff like that. Like that is going to be so fun to like pick up and sort of learn how to play. Like I definitely think I'm going to add Min Min to like the same way how I feel about like Wii Fit Trainer, how like I really like Wii Fit Trainer, I like playing with them. Like going to add Min Min absolutely to like that same sort of vein of like I'm gonna invest some time because I'm really interested in like learning all the because I feel like this character is gonna have like I think that this character is gonna be pretty good just in general just because of like their range and like their like their prospected like power
Projected.
like projected power, yeah. But like I feel like this character is also gonna have a lot of like what do you say like he's gonna have a high skill ceiling. There's gonna be so
Yeah,
much.
most
I'm
definitely.
so
Like
excited to see their ledge options of like what is their attack onto the ledge like with Isabella it's back it's like a little bit like pull off the stage jump forward air. Oh my god, like can Min Min do the same thing but with her dragon? Can she
I
do
don't
can she do a B move instead?
I
Like
don't
what's her
I'm,
what is her B reverse gonna look like? Like I'm excited. It's cool.
yeah, I like here's the thing. I feel like what I was telling you before we started doing this, like before we started doing this call, is that, and where I was going with that was basically what I said was she looks a bit like Olimar, but with more range than the Belmonts. It's like instead of running away, using down B to get Pikmin and throwing different types of Pikmin incessantly, it's run halfway across the stage and throw different types of fists incessantly.
Yeah.
And honestly, I hope that in the future, good Min Mains, I see what I did there. Min Mains prove me wrong. I hope that they prove me wrong, but given that analogy, she really seems like she's just going to be really boring to watch and play against. Like, no, like, let's be honest here. Online Min Min, especially day one, 100% going to be absolutely toxic.
Oh yeah,
Just mashing.
I do not think that I'm going to be playing Min Min online for the first little bit. Like I'm just going to be curious like it's mostly going to be me just messing around and like
Min Min
Just
Dittos are
trying
gonna be
some
so dumb.
things with Min Min because like it's gonna be toxic. It's gonna be pretty
Yeah.
rough. Like any,
Dude, Min Min Dittos are gonna be stupid.
they're gonna be really. I think those are gonna be so interesting though. Like Min Min might. I don't know. Like I. I don't know. I have to think about it. It's interesting. I don't know if I think about this game necessarily in terms of um, like oh, if they're zony and have a lot of range, I don't think they're fun to watch. Like I think there's a lot of things that are fun to watch in a character that has a lot of nuance. Like I feel Min Min is gonna have. Now we can argue, is running away and getting a lot of distance in order to just throw out a really quick forward tilt that covers the whole stage and maybe shoot a laser beam out. You know, is there nuance there? Is there tech? Is there interesting things there? Like we can argue about that, but like I don't know if I'm ready to say yet. Like I feel like she's gonna be unfun to watch because
Well,
she may be really interesting.
I mean, we saw Sakurai playing her, and aside from the fact, like, if you strip away the fact that this is a new character hype, I watched it again and said, "Wow, looks really boring." But I'm just gonna assume that people that end up playing her professionally are gonna do cooler stuff with her. But I'm just saying, like, Min Min Dittos are gonna be really just. I feel like they're gonna be so obnoxious to watch just because you're gonna be having them across the stage punching at each other incessantly. It's going to be either super funny or super boring, I think. But I'm just more than happy to be proven wrong if that happens.
I look at it. I look at it like uh. I sort of look at okay, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna. I really kind of wonder if this character's gonna end up. I mean, I don't think so, but I do wonder if this character's gonna end up being like Bayonetta 2. Like sometimes I wonder. Because like
Well, I don't know about Bayonetta because she doesn't have ladders. But although
no, but I
ladders
mean
look a
like in
lot
the
like
idea where like it's so stifling that it's really difficult to play against to the point where like people ought to just pick her up for
well,
dittos.
let's be honest. Let's be honest here. For some characters, it's definitely going to be like that. Imagine playing Ganondorf against this.
I saw a meme on Twitter and it was like Ganondorf mains where it's a losing matchup. Other Ganondorf mains, we know.
Dude, like against oh my god, poor Incineroar too. Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, well, but here's the thing. Well, I don't know. Like, it really looked like she had good knockback, but we couldn't see any percentages, so we really can't tell like how strong some of her attacks are. I mean, like, I don't know how strong. I mean, we know that the Ram's not going to be like super powerful and
Well,
have
we
a
saw the
ton of
freaking
knockback, but
wrecking ball murder Mario at 46.
now, see, I see some tech chase situations where you cannot win because with the range that she has on that, if she
God,
tech
the tech
chases you near the
chasing.
ledge, I see situations where no matter what you do, you're getting hit with that. With like if she switches to the megawatt and hits you with it and charges up a smash attack, you're done. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I can she change them mid air?
Yeah, she can. Also, here's a meme of what I imagine this is gonna look like for me. At least day one, this is what it's gonna look like for me. Pick that up.
I forgot about that moment. Hold
That is
on.
literally what like day one or week one or probably forever Min Min's
Hold
gonna look
on.
like
Hold
for me.
on.
Just standing there and just that meme of just the
Adding it to the
dude getting
video.
smacked. You remember that
Yeah.
meme of the dude getting smacked and it's like, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this. Basically that. Also, I'm scared for if any of her bullcrap goes through Hydrant. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Maybe the laser beam can be blocked by Hydrant or Fruit or something. I don't know. But I think this matchup might look a little bit dicey for us both, at least on first impressions. Don't take this.
Yes.
Anybody watching, don't take this as like objective fact at this point. This is entirely speculation, and we are making no. We're not trying to say otherwise at all. This is pure speculation. This is
Yeah.
directly after the direct.
But like honestly though, I do feel like the Min Min versus the mirror matchup would be interesting. And here's why. Because like yeah, both of them have range and can cover the entire stage, but like there's gonna like it's just like if you've ever played ARMS, I mean like in my opinion, like I mean like all of those are basically a mirror matchup. Like you both have the same amount of range and like tools and you have to sort of like like work around
Although
each
there
other
are
and weave in
character
between.
powers.
I think it'll be interesting, especially
Yeah,
with the
there are
fact you
different
can.
character powers in armor, I think. Like Twin Tail can slow down time, so people were really, really scared if she got added, because then it would be, oh god, fucking Bayonetta Witch Time from Smash 4 is coming back.
Yeah, I know people.
Also,
Yeah, literally.
side note, I am going to bet for free that there is a Twin Tail Spirit battle and you're gonna have to fight Bayonetta. I am calling this now.
All right, hold on.
I will bet whatever you want me to that this is going to be a thing.
Um,
It's low hanging fruit.
hold
All
on.
right, back on topic. Are
Put
we?
oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm putting a new meme on the screen. It's the Ganondorf meme.
Are we
I'll
going to
send it to
be?
you on Discord.
So are we done talking about this, or are we going to talk about the matchup now?
Yeah, I think like the matchup in reference to our characters.
Yeah, I feel like we should do like a short blurb about it and then get to the uh match maybe,
Well,
because I have something to prep for
yep. This is.
in like 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is my thought on the matchup. Basically, I mean, in the very trailer, you see Min Min beat the shit out of out of Villager. So those are my thoughts.
Yeah. And you
Um,
see yeah, I got final smashed.
it's gonna be like playing like just with like some of her frame data. Like it's not gonna be exactly like this, but it's gonna be kind of like playing against like Fox close range, like just with like her up smash and stuff like that. And like I get a lot of Foxes to just spam that shit on me, basically get me into like tech chase situations and whatnot.
Yeah. Her
So
up smash actually isn't quite as fast, but against me it might be a little bit more annoying. If I can
yeah,
bait it and it has some end lag, I feel like I can work around.
yeah. I mean, like for me, like my projectiles have less priority than hers. Well, they're not projectiles, but like they might as well be at this point. But
Wait a minute,
like,
her forward air isn't a projectile?
well, I don't know if it is. I can't tell. I
You should
can't.
lab that. See if you can pocket it.
It's now okay. Now, if I could pocket her arms, that changes everything. I don't even know what that
Yeah,
would
because now she
mean.
can't attack. You stole her
Um,
arm.
I don't know, man. Like, can I pocket Ram Ram? Like, I don't know, because like it's
Maybe?
I can't say for sure like on what's gonna happen because I mean obviously I can't say for sure, but I mean essentially with the Min Min matchup she essentially does what I do better, and she's gonna be difficult in similar ways as like um Joker and Byleth.
Simon, maybe?
Sometimes hard with the grapple recovery, sometimes harder to edge guard.
Yeah,
Um,
you could exploit that, though, with your down air, and
with Nair
she,
as well. I'm not saying
yeah.
it's impossible, but like I mean, like it's not as easy as like stopping like a Link recovery. You know what I mean? Like it's trickier. I mean, it requires more precision and like more bait or whatever.
I mean, I'd rather deal with that than like another Palutena style recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, absolutely. If we're talking on levels of difficulty, yeah. I mean, like, and like, I don't even know how the ledge trap is gonna look because I don't know if she'll be able to like use Ram Ram off the stage to like avoid my shield yet
Dude, I can
hit.
tell you how it'll look. I can tell you how it'll look. Absolutely oppressive. Because just imagine jumping off the stage, like jumping backwards off the stage as Min Min, and then throwing out the Ram Ram against the stage. If if you don't if you don't have anything to protect your recovery, at that point you're just basically done. It's like throwing Cloud's limit neutral B at the side of the stage. Just lingers there.
I don't know.
Yeah. So for now, I feel like the matchup. Okay, so just closing thoughts for me. I feel like the matchup for Pac-Man. I don't know enough yet, but from what I've seen, like it looks dicey, and I'll need to play various different ways than basically anyone else. But I feel like it's still doable. I don't think it's losing, but I don't know if it's winning either. I can see it being even from. What about you?
I don't think I think this will probably be a losing matchup for Isabelle. Just because, in my opinion, Min Min just does what I aim to do better. I mean,
Aren't you
like
floaty though? Aren't you pretty floaty though? Like you can like jump
that
over the armor.
that's true. I am pretty floaty, but I just like I because I can't really say for sure how it's like going to go down. Like and like here's the thing, like the best way to beat Min Min is to really get in there. And like Isabelle isn't super good up close. I mean, like that's not like entire. I mean, like not to say that we don't want to get up close. You know what I mean? Because like, I mean, we have tons of like great combos and strings and stuff that we can get into up
But it's
close. But
beatable.
like,
It's contestable, especially with. I feel like Min Min has decent enough normals to at least stand a chance of contesting it.
and in my opinion, I think Rod will be useless in this matchup. Like, I can never use Rod. It has less range than her. And furthermore, it has such like lag. And if I set it up wrong, like if I use it in neutral, which you just shouldn't do, but if I use it at a time where I can be punished for it, where they can jump over it and then like hit me with a forward air across the stage, like, I mean, like, that entirely negates one of my
Yeah.
whole ass moves. So I mean, it's just like I can't like really say for sure, but like I'm definitely leaning towards this is probably a losing matchup.
Yeah. To
Is
be
what it
fair
is.
though, you can still use it to catch rolls from the ledge. Like I said, ledge is going to be a very key point most matchups against Min Min. I feel.
Yeah, I think on both sides, it's gonna be like that's where when you get her off the stage or you get her in like disadvantage, where that's just where you have to keep her there. You can't let her set up and zone you out, like
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
I don't know. Like I have to think about it. Like I have to think about if Isabelle is like really and like good at doing those things, at stopping other zoners. It tends to be the
Okay.
case because I can pocket projectiles in the like Samus or Snake
Even like
matchup.
Olimar, it's that's why it's going to be even harder than Olimar. Not only does she have more range, but she can't pocket it. She'll just punch you in the face if you try.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Also the freaking wrecking ball move. Isn't Isabelle super light?
Uh, I think so. Yeah, Isabelle is pretty light.
That could be lighter than Mario at least, and we saw what that did.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it is slow, but then again,
It it
so is
just kind
Isabelle.
of comes down to what Isabelle can pocket, if anything. And if she can't pocket anything, then I don't know, man. And that's why I'm gonna pick up Min Min, is because like at the very least, I feel like I'd probably have a better chance at a mirror matchup, like with
Yeah,
Min Min versus Min Min than with like Isabelle or something where I'm already. I mean, like who knows though? Maybe with this next
yeah.
update coming out on Monday, maybe Isabelle's gonna get some fixes and maybe some buffs or something. So who knows? Maybe she'll be stronger. I don't know if it'll save her in this matchup, but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like the prospect. So I think probably Pac-Man might be able to. It's just like I wonder if she'll be able to block a lot of fruit with her attacks and everything like that.
Key and Galaxian up close, I feel like are gonna be our best bets since
Like
I mean, what I really was kind of relieved to see was that she doesn't have a return hitbox on her hits, and the hitbox doesn't extend all through her arm. It's just the fist. So if I can get past that, then I feel like I can do some damage. And same for you as Isabel, and even easier for you since you're smaller and harder to hit.
I think that will be one advantage that I will have, is that like if I do have to, but I mean like it's just that Min Min is able to throw out so much relatively fast in my opinion, especially when they have Ram Ram. Like it kind of covers that blind spot that they have if they throw Ram Ram out with a forward tilt. It kind of covers
Yeah,
that like up air, that like, so and then they can angle Ram, like there is like that circle in the middle of Ram that I could squeeze into because my character is small, but like I mean
freaking
this
Matrix.
is like some pretty like like
Yeah.
that's not like easy, or
Oh,
like I was watching Hungry Box's stream, like, or not stream but like stream VOD from this section, like watching this, like I don't even know how Puff would deal with this, like even though Puff is floaty and small, like even like Hungry Box thinks that this is a difficult matchup from what I
really? Like
understand.
I looked at this and said, "Oh, this might be free for Jigglypuff just because she's in the air all the freaking time."
Yeah, but I mean, like, as long as Min Min is spacing themselves out, they have great horizontal power, and even if they're on the ground, like things like Ram like offer such great like
Oh yeah.
coverage. Like
I
I don't
guess
know.
we'll have to see if Pound does anything against that. But then again, we don't play Jigglypuff, so we don't care.
Well, and that is another thing. It also kind of depends on like what will Min Min's move clank with. Like, because Jigglypuff could maybe use like a strategic Nair or something like that, and it
Or
could
Pound
maybe
or
beat
something.
out or maybe clank with, but I don't know. Like, then that's like another thing, is like it's just super hard to say for sure what is going to be like what is possible, because like same things could happen with Isabel. Like it's possible that maybe if I'm in the air trying to approach, I can use my down air to clink with Ram, but
Yeah. You
I
know,
I don't know.
maybe we'll on the when was it, the 29th when she comes out. Maybe we'll just do like Min shenanigans.
Oh yeah, we should do that. We really should do that and try to figure out like what's possible and like what's good for both of our like
Yeah.
matchups and like
Yeah, just
characters. That'd be great. We should do that.
really, I was just thinking we have fun with it. Like, just go on the new stage, mess around, do all the hype gameplay that involves just punching someone in the face from halfway across the stage.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'll prove to you that the Min matchup is fun to watch. Maybe not play it.
But exclusively when it's played by players who have no clue what they're doing.
Well, actually, I got the beta key to Min, so I've actually been working on my Min for the last year now, so...
Yeah, in that case, I should tell you Sakurai's my dad.
Oh, damn. I did not... Oh, awkward.
Your argument is invalid.
You guys have a nice... You guys have a nice house.
Yeah, thanks.
Um...
We love our little hideaway in Japan. I don't know where the joke's going.
Is that why when we play, there's a little bit of latency? Is that why? Or is that just netcode?
No comment.
All right, I think...
Oh, wait, we don't have the 5th in Japan. We plead something. We don't know what yet.
All right. Well, I think that's all I want to say about Min in reference to the Pac Isabelle versus Min.
And just in general. She's...
Yeah.
I just think she's going to be fun to play, but maybe not to watch, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Last thing, when MK Leo gets his hands on that Joker amiibo, it's over for everyone.
Oh, I know. That's exactly what I thought.
All right.
All right, let's call it there then.
Yeah.